Jacob, I'm so excited to be your wife. I'm thankful that I'm the one that you chose to protect and lead and care for the rest of our lives. And I love you so much, and I'm excited to see you in a few hours. Was that good enough?
That was perfect.
And why don't you tell a story of you guys meeting?
Okay, the story of us meeting. We went to school together up until 2nd grade, and we didn't really know each other except that he would always kind of pick on me. But I ended up leaving and being homeschooled, and he had always kind of followed me on social media and stuff, and I honestly didn't know he existed. I kind of just totally forgot about him. And then he went to school with a friend that I went to church with, and so me and this friend were going on a beach trip, and he told my friend to put in a good word for him because I was his dream girl, he says. And so we were at the beach and scrolling through social media again, and I found this silly jacket, and we were like, let's prank call people and see if anybody will buy me this jacket. It was literally the dumbest thing ever. And so she gave me his number to call, and I didn't know who it was, obviously. It's this random number. And so I called him, and he was actually working. It was really hot. It was during the summertime, and so he was sweating and grumpy, and so he answered the phone, and he was not happy to be talking to me, but he didn't know I was me yet, or it was me yet. And so I asked him to buy me this jacket, and he was just not happy about this random person calling and asking him to buy stuff. And so we got off the phone, and then his buddy texted him and was like, hey, did you just get a phone call? And he was like, yeah, it was a prank call. And he was like, no, man, that was Claire, your dream girl. And so I got a text from him shortly later that was like, I'm Jacob King. I'm so sorry I had a bad attitude. I'm working right now, blah, blah, blah. And so we just started texting back and forth. I was calling all my friends asking about this Jacob King guy because I didn't know who he was. And so it was probably like a few days after I got back from the beach that we met for the first time, and then we just kind of hung out, and then finally decided to tell our parents about each other. And so the rest is just history. We've been together for 3 years since then, if that's important. So I feel like our story is so dumb.
No, that's great. There's also some story about a jacket, a green jacket.
That's the jacket, yeah.
Okay, that is the green.
yeah.
Okay, that's what you're selling. Or what you're trying to sell him.
Yes, was the
Okay,
jacket. I didn't know
gotcha.
that I
He
missed
ended
that.
up getting it for her
For Christmas, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, your mom was like, make sure to get the
Yeah.
jacket. And then what are some of your favorite things about him?
He makes me laugh, and he knows me better than I know myself. And so he knows how to, gosh, I'm gonna cry. He knows how to take care of me and how to protect me. And he knows what I need, even if I don't want it, or he just knows me better than anyone. And I've never been loved like how he loves me. So that's it.
And and then how are you feeling about today? Like, are you nervous, excited?
I'm excited. I'm not nervous at all. Everybody keeps asking me if I'm nervous, and I don't really know why I'd be nervous. But I'm just excited and happy to be here.
What are you most excited about for marriage in the short term, like upcoming weeks?
Definitely the cruise. Been looking forward to this cruise for a long time. But marriage, I don't know, we're just excited to finally do life together and be in our house together and just start life together.
And what about long term, like 10, 15 years?
Having babies and raising them together.
And just any like noteworthy stories too, or memories with them? Well, that's a dumb question. Of course there are, but do you have one that you might want to throw out, or one you want to make sure to hold on to?
I don't know. Help me think.
Like trips y'all have been on, or like the moment where you knew like this is the guy or something.
Well, a trip was when I went to Branson with his family. It was the first trip I took with them, and it was, how many was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 of us. 7 of us stayed in one room, and so we all got pretty close then, and it was so much fun. I wouldn't have wanted it any other way because it was so much fun that we were all piled in there and just ran around together. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Anything else you want to add?
No, I'm done.
Perfect.
Well, Claire, today is finally here, April 19th, 2019, and we are starting our journey together through life, and I'm so excited. Back on July 18th, when I asked you to be my wife, I was very excited, and today that it's here, it feels like a fantasy. So I'm very excited to see you, and can't wait for today and the rest of our lives.
And then from your vantage point, what was the story of y'all first meeting? Heard it involved something about a green jacket.
Yeah, it does involve a green jacket. So about 3 or 4 summers ago, I was working on a deck out in the summer, and it was about 106 degrees, and I hear my phone ring, and I'd been getting calls all day from people, needing stuff and whatnot, and I heard my phone ring again, and it was just at that point in the day where I hadn't had a bottle of water in a while, and I was just very, very irritable, and I heard my phone ring, so I answered it. I said, hello, in a kind of a very, very aggressive voice, and there was this sweet girl's voice on the other line, and it was Claire. She was calling and asking about if I could go ahead and buy her a green jacket, and I had no idea who she was. So she, the first time we ever talked, she was asking for something. So that's kind of how we met, and it's basically the whole deal was a prank call. So a prank call led to a wedding and a life full of happiness. So I'm excited.
And where was the point where it became more than just a friendship?
Well, I guess there was never really a point where it wasn't really a friendship. We texted there for a couple weeks or so, and then we started spending some time together, and from that point on, I'd kind of known that she was something special, and she was who I wanted to further a relationship with. So I guess in a couple weeks in, it was pretty evident that she was the one for me. So.
And there's probably 1,000 things, but just what are a few of your favorite things about Claire?
So a few of my favorite things about Claire entail, number one, she's very persevere. I'll mess that up. What's the word for?
You can restart. I can edit that.
What's a word for perseverance? Her perseverance. Determination. So one of the things is Claire's determination and the way that she goes about things, the way that she gets stuff done. She'll have a list of things to do, and it may be a mile long, but she'll get through them in a day. And I admire that about her. She works very hard, and she's good at what she does. The second thing is she's beautiful. She's a girl for me. She's the girl that God put on this earth for me, and I'm very excited to be able to spend my life, the rest of my life with her, and be able to grow spiritually and grow physically and grow mentally with her. And the third thing is, hang on a minute, I gotta think. I gotta make it good. So we got determination. She's beautiful. Okay. So the third thing that I love about Claire is the fact that she loves me for who I am, and she, despite all my flaws, she's always there for me. She's always there to keep me in the rear when I need it. She's always there to question things when I need questioning, and she's always there to keep me in line. So I guess the third thing is I'm just thankful for her and the way that she knows me and the way she loves me and the way she's able to calm me down in times of trouble, and just she's there to be my helpmate. So that's the third thing.
And how are you feeling today?
So today I'm nervous. I'm anxious. I'm ready to get it on the road. I'm just kind of very nervous.
And what are some things you're most excited about for marriage in the short term, like upcoming weeks?
One of the most exciting things that we're getting to do is we're getting to go on a cruise, and I'm very excited about that. And we're going to Belize, Mahogany Bay, and Cozumel, and we're doing some excursions down there and getting to do some fun stuff. So kind of in the next couple of weeks, that's what I'm most excited about. And I guess the next most excited thing that I'm excited about is the fact that I'll be out of school, and I'll be able to spend more time with her throughout the day. And also we're going to church camp, and so that's excited. This will be our first church camp that we're going to together as a married couple, and being able to take the kiddos. So I'm very excited about that.
And what about long term? What are you excited about?
So long term, I'm excited about just growing with Claire, being able to do life with her daily, and to be able to have those hard times and to have the good times, and eventually be able to have kids and grow and be able to just become our own people, but become our own. Dang it! What am I trying to say? To become our own family, to build our family up, and to be able to establish our own home, and just to be able to grow and love each other.
Any last things to add?
Claire, I'm very excited to see you. I know that you're beautiful. I mean, I know you've waited for this day for 20 years, the 20 years that you've been alive, and I've waited for it too. And I'm very excited that you're the one that I get to spend the rest of my life with, and you're the one that God's put on this earth for me. And I'm overly joyful of the fact that we get to unite in marriage. And so I can't wait to see you.
Claire and Jacob, I am so excited for y'all. I am so happy to be a part of this special day, and I can't wait to see where life takes y'all. Claire and I have been best friends since birth, and we have waited for this day and been so excited for this day. We've been through a lot together in our friendship, but I'm so excited to step into this next season with her and Jacob. Marriage is the sweetest gift. It's also the most challenging gift, but I'm so confident that you guys are gonna do awesome. I'm so happy for both of you. I love you both, and I wish you the happiest marriage.
Claire, I'm so glad that you finally found someone that will love you unconditionally forever and that will always take care of you and protect you.
Jacob and Claire, we love you both, and we can't wait for your life together to start.
I hope you can handle Jada.
Anything else?
I don't think so.
It can be what, well, since y'all are siblings, y'all gotta at least share a good story.
You could be like, we're so glad to have you as a sister.
Okay.
Just say exactly that.
We're so excited for you to join the family and become a third sister.
We've always wanted another sister.
I just wanted to say thank you for letting me be a part of your big day. You're such a beautiful bride, and it's amazing to see you and Jacob, start your life together. I just hope, as you enter into this next season, you both grow together, stay faithful, and pursue God. I love you guys. Good luck.
So the first time I met Jacob with Claire, I actually had just met Claire as well when we started cosmetology school, and she invited us over to her house, and I had no idea who Claire was. I didn't know that she had a giant pond in the front of her house, and they took me night fishing, and I've never been fishing before in my entire life. I don't think I've even seen a fish up close. And they take me out on this little tiny boat, and I'm screaming like all the way. And so they give me a pole and they're like, here you go. I'm like, what do I do with this? And so I cast it and I'm just hanging out and I feel a tug and I get this big old fish. And I was the only person who caught anything because I screamed and I think I scared all the fish away. And Jacob took it off the line for me and made me hold it. And it was the scariest thing I've ever done. But I shared that crazy big fish memory with you guys. And I'm so excited that you have picked me to be in your party and share this day with you. And I love you so much. And I'm so happy that you have found someone who loves you the way God has intended for someone to love another. So I'm so excited and just excited that you get to share this journey together. So I love you. Happy wedding day.
Hey man, it's your big day. I wish you and Claire all the happiness in the world, and I hope that your life will be full of faith and y'all can follow God with each other and just grow together and have a life full of happy times.
And how did you first start to get known Jake?
Oh, me and Jacob grew up together ever since we were little kids, from playing baseball in the backyard to walking down the street and going fishing and just hanging out all the time.
And what are, if you just had to pick one notable memory or a couple, like what's a great memory you have with him?
I guess probably the greatest memory I have with Jacob is shooting robins off of a highline wire and taking them down to his house and cleaning them and eating them with some his homemade Creole seasoning.
Hey Jacob, we're here at your wedding day, and it came fast. Thought it was so long ago, a few months ago, when y'all were all talking about it and discussing, and it's finally here. And I have faith in you, and you can take it, and all your decisions you will make, I have faith in you that they will be smart and hopefully as an adult. I hope so. And then when do I need to do the stories? All right. So I was probably about 6 years old, and Hunter was at our house. Hunter and Jacob. So this is back when airsoft guns were a big deal. And so I was 6 years old, and they said, "Oh, John, why don't we have a little airsoft war?" Obviously, we're going to do it upstairs inside the house. And so him and Hunter they built their big old base, and they had all these walls, and they had their little airsoft guns, and they said, "All right, John, build your base." Didn't give me a gun, but they gave me 3 couch cushions. And I was supposed to build a base out of that. But so what happened was I didn't have any glasses on, and they actually shot me right in the eye. And so I started crying, and then and they were like, "Oh no, John, don't go tell Mom, don't go tell Mom." Okay, so then this is what they did. They put glasses back on me and kept shooting me after I'd already got shot in the eye. And that was a good memory. And another time, Jacob actually has one fake tooth. I can't remember. It's right here on the other side. So he was in the driveway throwing up a glass bottle. He's just kind of throwing it up and catching it because, like, he's a cool kid, so he can do that. And so he threw it up there. And one time, as Nana was there, she said, "You're going to drop it, Jacob." And as he dropped it, he threw it up, and it came down and knocked his tooth out. But he still caught the bottle, so it didn't really break. And so he had to go get a fake tooth. And so those are some of the main key stories. And another one, actually, we were in the 4Runner, and it was a little damp outside that night, and me and the rest of the siblings were in the 4Runner. This was right as Jacob was starting to drive. So, yeah, that was tough. And he decided to do a little peel out in the side yard, and we about looked like that on 2 wheels, and that was very interesting. And we were almost about to die, but it's okay. It's a fun time, and yeah, love you, bro.
Hey Jacob, proud of you. I'm looking forward to this next adventure in your life. I'll never forget all the memories that we've made together, our time in Ecuador together, and all the blood, sweat, and tears we've shared together.
So Jacob, I mean, we've been getting into trouble together since we were young. I mean, from when we thought the neighbors stole the toy cars and stuff, and we went and whacked up their plants and stuff with a baseball bat and got in trouble for that. Let's see, what else? When we were running through Nana's house that one time and I pushed you and gave you that nice little scar over your eye. But yeah, man, just times like that are never just going to keep going. I guess we're never going to stop getting in trouble, man, and I can't wait for the years to come. So, yep.
Jacob, I remember the first time you came over. It was pretty funny because I remember I was sitting on the chair at our old house, and I was eating goldfish, you know, and right then and there you started picking on me. And since then, it's just been like you've been my older brother, and we've just gotten so close, and it's just awesome.
And what are a few really profound memories you have with him?
I remember one time we went on that camping trip with your church, and I was still kind of young, and I was afraid of the dark, and I was afraid to go pee. I kept on bothering you. I said, Jacob, let's go pee. I need you. I'm scared. And you said, fine. And you got out your hammock, and we went to go pee.
That's great. And any other little details or anything to add?
I'll never forget always messing with that handle in the truck, trying to yank it off, and you always punching me in the side. It's funny.
Hey, buddy, just want to say congrats on your wedding and love you. And I don't know what else to say, but I'm happy for you. And I don't know. All right.